Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday and welcome to another live launch here on Hunky Dory TV. My name is Natalie Eagleton, I'm going to be your host for this fine hour of craft. Jess is in the production station today. Good morning Jess.
Good morning.
And over in the demonstration station, as always, ready to craft some absolutely epic makes is the lovely Kat.
Good morning.
Hi Kat.
Hi Nat.
One of our favourite products.
Yes.
We've both had a little play with this on the TV now.
We have, yeah.
It went down so well.
It did.
It was
absolutely loved it.
So popular. We had to restock it twice yesterday, which is absolutely crazy. So, before we get to our amazing new epic launch, mega super-sized friend, which probably everyone knows what it is already, but we'll leave it at that. Let's have a look at this week's Win It Weekly. These are my favourite stamps ever. I love crafting with these. It's our Jurassic era stamp bundle. 5 winners this week. They are just absolutely awesome. They've got 3 sort of different dinosaurs on every single one. You've got the Stegosaurus, the Triceratops, we've got the T-Rex of course on this one. What else have we got on here? We've got the bird one, which probably isn't actually a dinosaur, it's probably a bird. The Brachiosaurus as well. They're all on here. We're a bit dinosaur mad in our family at the moment. Cove has learnt how to say the word dinosaur. He sounds adorable. And Emma rang me on Saturday and he was literally running around the house like a T-Rex with his bum stuck out, roaring like every 2 seconds. Lenny didn't like it. He was crying the whole entire time. But dinosaurs, the best stamps ever. What is the question this week though, is what we're asking. Ooh. Good question. I tuned into the new Eurovision semi-finals on the way home last night. It was on Radio 2. It was very strange not seeing the fantastic costumes.
Yeah, that's a big part of it, isn't it?
I've watched some bits back this morning because obviously on the radio they're trying to like say how it looks visually, but until you watch it, like some of the songs don't make sense until you see the costumes. I can tell you that now. Like, share and comment. Which country has won the most Eurovisions? Which country has the most Eurovision wins? That sounds better. That's why it was written like that, Natalie. B, A, Serbia, B, Ireland, or C, Sweden? I'm probably between 2 on that one.
Me too.
After some comments yesterday, but absolutely incredible. It just looked amazing, didn't it? It's so much, it's just a big party. That's what it is. A big party full of crazy songs. Okay, let's get on with today's show because I'm so excited to show you what we're sharing. Have a look at this little VT. Do you know, I'm reading through the comments, there's some that are guessing what I thought it would be, and then there's some that are a little, I'm still unsure. Okay.
So no Phoebe answers from that this week?
No answers this week. I'm not letting you off this week. You've got to work really hard to win those stamps. Today, we are launching an incredible 12 by 12 Mirri card selection, and we have everything when we talk about this Mirri card, everything you could possibly want. Starting off with probably our best seller so far, it is the 12 by 12 essential colour selection. This product is £11.99. The next 3 other products as well are priced exactly the same, £11.99. You're going to get 24 sheets in total. In this selection, you're going to get 12 colours and you're going to get 2 of each. So you're going to get that beautiful gold. You're going to get this absolutely beautiful sort of raspberry pink. We have your silver for you. You're going to get 2 of each of that. Then we have that beautiful rich red. We've got the phenomenal copper. Absolutely love that colour. We're going to throw in some rainbow Mirri for you as well. We are giving you, oh, this one's upside down. We're giving you your luscious lavender. Look at that colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. We've also got this very beautiful muted pink. We have, that was the lavender from before, the black, the midnight black.
So sumptuous, isn't it?
And we have, this one is like a reddy pink. It's really, really gorgeous. And finishing off with your holly green and the gorgeous teal. I think I went through them all there. 12 colours though, 12 by 12. 12 by 12. We have honestly pestered people in the office for this, so much so that they don't even reply to us, they just ignore us. And then all of a sudden, oh, would you like 12 by 12 Mirri? Well,
like,
yes.
It's their idea.
Yes, we would like 12 by 12 people. So the first one is probably our favourite product because of all the gorgeous colourways we've got running through. We'll go through them all again for you before we move on. But this one is absolutely phenomenal. Such a great mix of colour. I mean, your 12 by 12 gives you so much more options. In terms of box making, we can make box sizes that you can't make with your A3, that you can't make with your A4 because of the size of this. So you can make your 4 by 4 square boxes. You can do your 6 by 6 with your, is it your 3-inch edges?
I did 3 square boxes on telly. I did an 8-inch base with a 2-inch side.
Yep.
A 6-inch base with a 3-inch side and a 4-inch base with a 4-inch side.
And none of them, which we're going to be able to make without this amazing 12 by 12. It gives you so much more opportunity with making sort of gift bags as well, because you've got that length in here, the height as well. It's absolutely perfect. So this is the first of our 12 by 12 sheet selection. This is our essential colours. Then we're going to go, we're not going to look through these because you have already seen some of these out of the box, but we have a 24 sheet pack of our 12 by 12 in silver. £11.99, just £10.79 if you're a diamond member. We have, for all you crazy holographic lovers, our rainbow holographic. You're going to get 24 sheets again, £11.99. We also have for you, of course, our rich gold. So if you're someone who loves box making, 3D model making, and you love to mat and layer and you don't want to use that white card anymore, you want to be using your sort of Mirri, and then we can layer this up with pattern papers, with a durable scoreable, then this is the product for you. Whether you're getting the individual sheet colours, where you're getting 24 of your gold, silver, or your rainbow, or if we're going to multi-buy and get the essential colours and we're going to do a great sort of mega buy on that one, then you absolutely can do. But just an essential colourway. We were saying yesterday as well, if you're someone who loves to scrapbook, you could use your We Are Memory Keeper cinch machine, you could use your screw hole anywhere punch, you could use this as the base of all of your pages and then layer all your designs on top. So you could be making like an album just from one of these, some ribbon, some thread, and all of your other bits and pieces in your stash. £11.99 you'd be paying for those products. We just love them. They are so fantastic, and you can really make some great things with them. Rachel loves scrapbooking, so she's made this beautiful scrapbook page with images of Theo crafting away using our combo dies and all of those different colours to really make this absolutely shine. We have, I love this one that she made as well, this sort of pop out box design, and each of the different pages are the colour of the rainbow. It just folds in beautifully.
Gorgeous.
It would be such a great sort of memory box to keep different things in different segments. We obviously have the pencil as well, which Rachel made. I thought that was really, really clever when she put that one together. Bex made this absolutely crazy storage, which folds flat, which is the most craziest thing about this. Using some of those pattern papers, mainly using the black Mirri to make all of these stands, and then, watch this, just as if by magic, you could actually post this in a huge envelope, but you could genuinely post this. It's crazy that it does that, but perfect for sort of like having on your desk with all your pens in. Maybe you're gonna have inks, daubers, you know, all your different bits and pieces, scissors, your ruler. Absolutely great way of using those. We did little boxes as well to show you the different depths that you can create, because this is a depth that you can't create with any other, because you do get that really tall. So people that make sort of cupcakes or gifts like that, absolutely perfect. And then we have to show this when you ask Kat to make something with 12 by 12 Mirri, you think, you know, something normal, but no.
You said make something crazy.
I
so
did
I
say
made
make something crazy, and you exceeded yourself on this one. We have the super cute crocodile box. I mean, look at the attention to detail with the scoring on the top. You do realise, Kat, that people are going to be messaging you now for measurements. Absolutely beautiful box. It is incredible. It just looks absolutely awesome, and all made from our 12 by 12 Mirri colour selection. Absolutely incredible. Kat,
Yes.
do you have something else crazy planned for us?
Well, we have a box. I'm going to do an hexagonal
Oh.
box. I did make one like it for telly. I don't know whether it's come back, but I thought I'd simplify it down a bit. And the beauty of this is when it's made up, it doesn't look the biggest, but you can do your lid and your base all out of one piece.
Oh, that's clever.
Of your cardstock. You are going to need a little bit more to make the top and the bottom, just the seals.
Oh, yeah.
But I've done that out of a corresponding cardstock, so that we'll show you later. But the actual, that you can do that out your scraps that you've got left. So if I remember correctly, I'm going to take this 12 by 12 sheet and I'm going to cut it down to let's go 9.5 inches. I'm trying to make sure that I end up with enough for my lid piece. How did I do this? I did this yesterday, no problem at all, and now my brain's gone.
Oh, it's okay. I would have thoroughly messed up yesterday if I didn't have my little sort of like made up one that I'd taken apart and had like laid out, because I can't remember anything.
Right, so this first bit's going to be 9.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Make sure you cut your 8.5 inch piece first, so that you're left with this section at the top here. Hopefully that'll be wide enough to do my lid with, and then we can cut this bit down to 9.5. We've got that scrap there. I'm just going to make sure I have, yeah, that's bob on then, that's 3.5. So this bit is going to make your lid. So let's transfer this bit onto my scoreboard now. And I'm just going to keep this plain today, because you can, because we've got these beautiful colours, but you can matte and layer it up.
You can matte and layer it up. I think keeping it plain and then using some of our Mirri embellishments can do so much to this as well. So
with the 9.5 inch side running along the top, we are going to score at every 1.5 inches. So 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, and that's just going to leave us with a 1/2 inch at the side that we can use as our flap to stick it together.
Okay.
And then we're going to turn it around, and we're just going to score at 1.5 along the bottom. And then some scissors. So this little panel here we can fully cut away. And then I'm just going to tab off the sides on this here, just so we get that neat finish when we come to put it together. And then into all these little panels here, I'm just going to cut little triangles. So these are going to fold up for our bottom.
I love box making like this, you know.
So much fun, isn't it?
It is. It's amazing to see something that was once a flat piece of cardstock become like a 3D model. It's quite fascinating to know that you've made it as well. Like, I've done that.
It is.
And these will be boxes and gift bags and all sorts, unlike any other that you'll find, because they're made by you.
Yeah. So we worked out on the show on Sunday that at $11.99 you are getting these for 50p a sheet. So effectively you're making this box for 50p.
It's mad, isn't it?
It's madness. Absolute
because
madness.
You'd pay way over that if you were going to buy something like this. Even if you were going to the cheapest of stores in the UK, or even in the US, you could be going to Poundland or the Dollar Tree, the dollar store. I mean, you're still going to be paying more than 50p.
You certainly are. And just the value when it comes to, if you just want to buy it for doing your mat and layering. So out of a 12-inch sheet, you're going to get 4 6x6s.
Yeah.
Now out of an A4 sheet, you can only get one.
It's true.
So just the value there alone.
Absolutely.
I think a lady messaged in, she'd worked out that you can get an 8-inch mat and layer and 5 inch mat and layers out of a sheet.
What?
So the value is just absolutely
Do you know what
incredible.
else as well? Thinking about that, you're gonna, we were saying that if you wanted to, you could cut all of your sheets in half, so they were 6x12, and then score them, and you would have 48 6x6 Mirri card blanks.
Yeah.
6x6.
It's incredible, isn't it?
46 6x6 Mirri card blanks for £11.99. It's madness. No matter how you're working out and the ways in which you're going to use this product, it is incredible. And what I also have to say as well, and I didn't mention this yesterday, and I am going to mention it to you guys as well, is this is a limited product. This, unfortunately, for the colours, the sort of colour essentials, this is a limited product that once it's kind of gone, I don't think we're going to be able to get it back.
No.
And that's because it kind of happened by accident.
Yeah.
It kind of happened by accident. It came in the wrong sheet size, and we thought, oh, actually, we could do something with this. But that means that it's not going to happen again. So do not miss out on grabbing this deal. No matter whether you're getting it today or whether you're going to get it at the weekend, or it is until stocks last, and that stock is dwindling. Like we said, we had to restock it yesterday 2 times. It had already sold ridiculously well with Cat on Sunday, so you know that this is a product that is going to fly out the door. Oh, Cat.
So what I've done is
that you're using?
the trickiest bit are rainbow stripes. But I have just figured out, I've got my scrap. This is the hexagonal die cut that I've used to form the bottom.
Yeah.
And it does fit on that piece of scrap. So you can do it all, because you'll get 2 out of that. You can do it all from one bit. So the trickiest thing with your hexagonal box is getting it that perfect hexagon. So if you just try and stick all the bits down, it's not. You might do, but it'll be luck rather than judgment. So I find it's easier if you cut a hexagon from your dies, and then you can use that as a guide, pop it on the bottom with a bit of construction glue, and then you can make sure everything lines up lovely. I'm going to ask Natalie if she'll be kind enough just to hold that in place just while it dries down, because it will try and move about, and there's not really any like pegs and stuff you can put on. So for our lid, we're going to take the bigger piece that we had, and we want this to 3.5 inches. So it's going to be 2 inches deep with a 1.5 base. So that should be 3.5 from where we've cut it. And again, we just need to, I'm not going to cut it first, I'm going to do my score lines. I'm going to show you why. Because they're tricky sizes, I will usually use the base and the lid. I am just going to add my measurements on here. So this is where it gets a little bit more complicated, but if you want it, I can pop the measurements on later. So what we're going to do, I just want to add 1 notch to each of those what were 1.5 inch measurements, just to make it a bit bigger. I did try doing it using the scoreboard, and the lid was just still a little bit too small, so I found that this way works. Okay. So we're going to start, we're going to come to 1.5 like we did before, but then we're going to add another notch. Okay, and each time we're going to add another notch, but the first one will be 1, the second one will be 2, the next one will be 3, so we're making sure we're jumping up. So we've got 1.5 and 1 notch. So then we're going to come to 3 and 2 notches. So 1, 2. Then it would be 4.5, but this time we're going to add 1, 2, 3. And then it would be 6, and this time 1, 2, 3, 4. Then it would be 7.5, and this time we're going to add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it would be 9, and this time we're going to add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're just going to score another 1/2 inch just for our lip. So this is why I score first and then cut second, because trying to work all that out is just mad. So we know we can just cut away on this here. And then we're just going to score that 1.5 at the bottom again, and just do exactly the same thing that we did before. So take away the slightly smaller lip at the bottom there. Tab this up.
This is a very clever way of creating different shaped boxes as well. Like you say, using your dies as sort of like to pop on the top and the bottom. It allows you to be able to make like your hexagons. You know, you're going to be able to do sort of like circle ones as well in this way. If you're using your die, you can get really, really creative.
So many fun things you can do. It's just the versatility of a product like 12 by 12, isn't it? It's just from your basics to your elaborate box making, it just makes so much sense. And this last one, I'm going to do exactly the same again with this. So get all my scholars folded down. And you can just see how beautifully this is all folding up. No cracking, no creasing. Absolutely beautiful quality product.
We have loads and loads of comments about this. We've got a question here as well. Cheryl on Facebook has asked, she said, I've ordered the Miri tags thinking they would be Miri mats for the tag pads, but they're the same size. That is correct. So I'm not sure how to use these tags now. Can you make Miri pads to go with the tag pads? I adore them, but I want to lay them with Miri. Cheryl, if you go onto our Moonstone dies, we actually have a tag die which is sized perfectly to fit our tag pads. So if you cut like the second layer off, so you could use that with your tag pad imagery, you could just trim it down with one of your dies, and then that would fit perfectly onto the tag pad. So you can use those products together, and that'll help you. You don't have to do any fussy cutting or cutting by hand. You're going to be able to use those dies to help you out with that one. Hopefully that helps you with that issue.
So we've just done the same again, folded in all those sides, pop this on with some construction glue. You are going to have a bit more of a matte and layered effect here, because obviously this top is slightly bigger, so it fits the base. But if I hold that in place, like I said, normally I would leave it a bit longer. If I ask for the base back from Natalie,
I think I've done an okay job.
Good, good.
Well, here's to hoping though, you've got to try and fit the top on first.
And there we go. So you could decorate that up loads more with all of those beautiful stripes or other
It's so...
Mirris we might have coming up.
But I can't believe you just got that out of one sheet.
One sheet as
well.
And you, like I said, I have figured out that you can do those top and bottoms out of this scrap piece that we've got here. So that's a box for 50p. An hexagonal gift box.
Absolutely crazy that you just made that out of one sheet for 50p.
Yep.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
Sometimes I love this craziness. Okay, we have some other really amazing items coming up. First of all, we're going to show you a brand new Mirri card. We absolutely loved crafting with this one. We've got so many amazing models. This is, it's incredible. Let's do like that so you can see the vibrancy of this colour. Our rainbow stripes Mirri card contains 24 sheets. It's not 12 by 12. Who did this wrong? Jess, is this you? It's not 12 by 12. You can see that this is A4, so it's A4. You're going to get 24 sheets of the same design within this one. But look at the price of this one. £5.99 for this. I think this worked out yesterday when we were on the show at like 30 something p a sheet.
Wow.
I swear it was like 30p a sheet or something like that. It's madness for this gorgeous striped Mirri card. It's just fantastic. It looks incredible on your cards. We've got this one here with that gorgeous herringbone effect. This one using your amazing dies that we've got. We've got some fun sort of like elements with our on the edge dies. This one again using your circles to create a really fun look. Rachel made this one into sort of like candles. And then I love this one that Kat put together as well, creating a stepper card from it. And it looks absolutely amazing with that Pocket Pals pad on there. So that is another brand new product, sold out twice yesterday and we had to restock it, so it's one that you do not want to miss out on because it is absolutely amazing. £5.99 for that, 24 sheets. Oh, is it oh no, I lied. This is all wrong. I'm lying. It's not 24 sheets, it's 12 sheets. The skew is wrong. So that is being fixed. So it's 12 sheets of A4 Mirri, £5.99, but it is absolutely gorgeous. And you get 12 sheets, not 24, but absolutely incredible patterns in there. Okay, next product. Make sure you're all sitting down for this one because you are going to lose it. You know how much. Let's go for this one first. Okay. Our A6 coloured Mirri mats in all of the amazing 20 colours. You know how much you love these. £7.99. 60 sheets in total, sized perfectly to fit our A6 little books. Okay. Absolutely incredible. We love it. You get 3 colours of each of the designs in here, but if you love those Mirri mats, we've done the squares for you. So we have brought you our little book square Mirri mats. I mean, there were so many requests for these when we brought the other ones out, and just like the 12 by 12 coloured Mirri, this again is another limited product that once it's gone, it is gone. We're giving you the incredible 3 sheets of each colour in the beautiful colour tones that you're going to get in your A6 selection. So we've got the pink, we've got the copper, you're going to get that piano black, we've got that beautiful hunter sage green, pink for you in here, that deep gorgeous red. We've got the beautiful lilac, the pink. What else have we got in here? Oh, I love this one. It's like frosty, perfect for Christmas making. And that gorgeous bright orange. You've got your gold in here. You've got that blue, green, that gunmetal, which is another favourite here in the office. Your chocolate box purple, that silver, I've got 2 more to run through, your royal blue and that gorgeous red as well. £7.99 or £7.19 if you are in the club for 60 sheets of our square little book Mirri mats in those incredible different colours. Absolutely awesome product. 60 sheets, it's 20 colours and contains 3 of each, just like the other small Mirri mats. And then what we have to show you is some dies that we think work perfectly with your Mirri, and we just absolutely love them here. There are the 2 of our most recent dies actually. We have our On the Edge sentiments. These ones are, we'll go with this one first. This one is our special sentiments. There we go. So they cut on the edge of your dies, meaning you can use them on the top, you can use them on the side of your cards. We can be popping these on diagonally, we can be popping them in the center and then adding a nice little bit of parchment or acetate into the center. We've got so many different occasions on here as well. Let me just scoop that over so you can see what you're getting. And different typography as well. We've got happy birthday, thinking of you, best wishes, just because, and well done. They are sized to fit perfectly on, I want to say a 5x5. No, it is definitely a 5x5 because I used it on a card on telly. 5x5 fits perfectly, but again, because you have this cutting line, you can just line it up with your trimmer and you can use it on any size cards. It's absolutely perfect. You can also cut it out if you want to and use it as a full sentiment. It's completely up to you. And then our second lot of on the edge ones are the wonderful wishes, and on this one you can see just there we have congratulations, thanks so much, get well soon, good luck, and especially for you. They are huge dies, £14.99 each. You get 5 individual sentiments across both of those sets, so 10 in total. You can also get any 2 £14.99 die sets for £24.98, meaning you're going to save yourself some pennies when you buy that, approximately sort of like £5 on that deal. You can also get our second lot of dies in that deal as well. These ones are our brand new large sentiment, decorative sentiment dies. We're starting off with the Grateful and Wonderful in here. These ones are really nice, and I'll show you them with the board because you can see exactly how they cut out. You get 4 dies in here. You're going to receive your matte and layer die, and then you're also going to receive the die with the wording on. So we have a blooming wonderful day, and so very grateful for you in that one. And then the second one we have is our friendship and love, and in this one you have your friendship means the world to me and always on my mind, forever in my heart. The forever there is beautifully debossed into that tag, meaning that you can add pens, inks, you can add glitter into that as well. It looks absolutely phenomenal. £14.99 for those die sets, or again if you want to mix and match across those, maybe you want your friendship and love one and then you want your special occasions, then you can get both of those for £24.98. So saving yourself some pennies as well along the way. Okay, Kat, back to you for our second demo.
Okie dokie. So I'm going to do a little one, a bit like that stepper that you showed before.
Oh, I like that one.
But a faux stepper.
A faux stepper?
A faux stepper. So like you said, I've gone with our black 12x12.
Okay.
And I'm going to cut this to 6 inches. So you've got another blank you could use there if you wanted. Then I'm going to pop this on our board. Instead of going with just 6x6, what I'm going to do is I'm going to score at 2. I'm going to score at 4. And then I'm going to score at 8. So this is going to give us like the footprint of a 6x4 card, but we are going to create that kind of stepper at the front. So again, just another card shape. There you go.
You can
make from that. So that would cost you 25p really, wouldn't it? Because it's half a sheet.
Incredible.
But to make it a bit more fun, I'm going to use this as a base for a faux stepper. So I'm going to bring in some of this beautiful rainbow stripe.
Love that rainbow. Lots of people on the website looking for products, saying that they're out of stock. if that comes up, just give it a couple of minutes, refresh your page, and then go back on, because we are continuously adding these products back into stock. We will let you know when they are officially sold out properly, but make sure you're just having a look to see if it's on there. If it's not, you can give customer services a call and they'll be able to put your order through as well if it's not working on the website for you. But the girls have let you know that it has been updated, so both the 5x5 and that 12x12 essential Mirri, if you want to get your hands on it, then just bear with us, refresh your page a couple of times on the website and it will come back into stock for you.
So I've taken that and I've trimmed it down the full length of the A4 card to 5 inches. Then I've just popped it on my scoreboard and scored it at 6. So one side is going to be a bit longer than the other, but the other's going to be tucked at the back. So we're not really going to
be able to see
you're
that.
not going to be seeing it. And I'm just adding a little bit of tape to the top and the bottom, making sure that, especially on the front piece, that it's not going to come higher than that 2-inch mark of our first stepper.
I'm so intrigued by how this is going to look. It's one of those cards where you're like, what's going on here?
It's just playing around with the materials and having some fun with it.
I'm excited.
So just making sure I've got my longer half at the front, but let's not go all the way down because I'll end up sticking it together. So I'm going to take this out of here and we're going to place this, the longer section, to the bottom of our black base. We're just going to make sure it's sat roughly in the middle. You should have about a ½ inch either side, and then you can just lie it out, make sure your bottom bit's flat. Pop that down, and then when you come up you end up with kind of this kind of faux stepper kind of shape.
Oh, that's really cool. That's so clever.
So it's just playing around.
Oh, sorry, dropped my bottle.
Thank you. So I'm going to go back to my black, or you could just use a scrap.
That's
or you
really
you
clever.
could use one of your black Mirri mats for this if you wanted. I'm just using it because I've already got it here, and we're going to cut a mat to 5 inches. No, I'm not, I'm lying. I want it to be 5 inches tall, so that's absolutely fine. But I'm not going to cut down this side yet because I'm going to use my, especially for you, die sentiment to cut in a off the edge sentiment. And then once I've got this, then I know I can cut it down to the right width to fit what I want to go on. So I've got plenty of space to play with here. I'm just going to tack that down and we'll run this through the die cut machine. If I can find where I've hid my plates under all my mess. And we'll run this through. So of course you could...
We had the gem pouring machine in here the other week.
Did you?
We did. The plates were, the plates look so good. We've only got one, and if we bring it in here, we're not going to have another one.
So you could cheat this bit. You could just cut your strip sentiment separate and stick it on underneath. But while we've got the technology, let's use it. So just take that out here, and there's got to be a use for that as well, isn't there? Somewhere, that bit that you cut away. So if we now cut from our rainbow what we want to be our mat, have I got enough in this size here? Now I'm going to have to go over to another piece. So the one thing I want to consider is I want my stripes going in the opposite direction, so I just need to take that into consideration first. So I want this piece to be 4 inches. So I'm going to take it to 3 3/4 that direction, and then 4 3/4 here. And then if I pop that on, I can layer it up and then just mark, so I get that perfect mat and layer when I know. So I can see pretty much where I want it to be. The few rough edges because of my blade.
Oh, mine was terrible yesterday. It's not long though.
Good or
not long at all. You can probably count it now on. Can you count it? What are we on? Yeah, you can probably count it now on your fingers.
Excited. So we're just going to add that onto there. If you have got any of these rough edges and you're not happy with them, just go over with like a nail file or something. That'll just help take them down a little bit. And then let's add some foam pads. And then we're nearly done with this one. I'm just going to go in again with one of those Say It With Style pads. Just to add.
They are very, very helpful with collections like these, aren't they? Just to add a really fun look to your cards, and depending on which pad you use, it could be for a birthday occasion, it could be from that hilarious Just for Laughs, which we all love. Oh, this is a nice one. I like that.
So I've just give it a bit of colouring in detail, just match those candles to my stripes, just about.
Very clever.
Add a few more foam pads. That there, my nail has broken. Fabulous.
Oh no.
We'll pop that in the middle there. Take these off.
They're a bit pesky today, those foam pads, aren't they?
Yeah, I think these nails I've got on are a little bit thick, and I don't think that's helping much. So we're just going to then pop this in the middle. Can come a little bit more to one side so we can show off that detail at the side. But really simple, but really effective at the same time. So clever. I think. And just doing those faux steppers if you're not 100% confident, cutting in your lines and stuff.
It just looks really good. It's really, really clever.
Really cool effect.
I love that. So many people are loving this card design. They are absolutely. There's loads of people that are going to be messaging for those measurements, I am sure. Okay, let's repeat our Win It Weekly question because it's a great one this week. 5 people are going to win our incredible Jurassic era stamp bundles and 3 A6 stamps featuring incredible dinosaur artwork. We are asking for you to like, share and comment which country has the most Eurovision wins. A, Serbia, B, Ireland or C, Sweden. So get your answers in and we'll announce the winner on Friday for that one. We have some more incredible Mirri card specials available on the website for you. We're going to start off with our Inky Waters. Let me just find that one because I think it's towards the back. Here we go. Our incredible Inky Water cardstock. This one does contain 24 sheets. You are going to get 3 different colorways and you get 8 of each color. So we have it for you in this gorgeous green. I love this one. I love trying to create this effect with my ink pads, but it's always something that you can really struggle to get this beautiful. And of course, because this is Mirri, we have, let's just pop that white sheet there, we have that gorgeous mix of colors. So you have all of those deep reds and oranges running throughout that one. We have the gorgeous pinks and purples, absolutely phenomenal colorways, and then again that beautiful green and blue one. These are £11.99, 24 sheets for you in that. And then we also have our glitter ombre mega mix. Now this one's huge because you're going to get 48 sheets in total on this one. It's a whopping collection, 12 designs, you get 4 of each. We're going to run through those all individually for you. Let's just pop that down. I might need to do another one just so we can see the gorgeous ombre coming through on here. Oh, can you see that? Oh, look at the colorways. So we've got this beautiful purple selection. We've also got this teal. That one is absolutely divine. I love that colourway. So you have this gorgeous ombre mix throughout all of those 12 colours. We've got that deep red there going into the lighter red. We've got the purple for you. I'm sure this one's like a yellowy gold. It's gorgeous for Christmas. We've got the pink as well. We've got green. We have the black, which is so stunning. We have sort of like a more deeper green. We have your blue for you. Then we've got like an aqua sort of bluey tealy green. That one's so nice. And then finishing off with the beautiful orange selection there. So you can see all of the designs work really nicely like that. You get 4 of each sheet. So 12 designs, 4 of each sheet, 48 in total. £19.99 for this huge collection of cardstock. We have a few more models to show you before we go back over to Kat for our last demo. These ones are really cute. Kat made this one. Again, another great way of showing how you can make your gift boxes for 50p.
Yep.
May we add 50 pence to make this from one sheet of our 12 by 12. And then we have, oh, this one's falling apart. We've got this really sweet box selection, which has your sort of mini boxes within inside it as well. We've shown loads more as well beforehand. So there's loads and loads of incredible makes. So we've got some more here as well. Let's steal these ones from here because we've got some more. Got some more of those striped Mirri cards. Let's show you these ones. Look how fun these are. Really crazy make, showing you just how you can get the most out of that brand new striped rainbow Mirri card that we have launched today. £5.99 to get your hands on that. Okay, Kat.
Yes.
Go back over to you because we're all here for the Mirri today.
Okay. So, using a mixture of things on this. I'm using some of our 12 by 12 to cut down into mats. I'm using our inky waters. I'm using the dyes. I'm using 5 by 5 mat. So let's get going. I'm trying to decide where to start. So let's bring in what I've got and then I know what I'm talking about. So out of the 12 by 12s, I've cut myself a 7 by 7 mat and a 6 by 6 mat, and then I'm going to take these inky waters here, both colours, because I'm pairing them with this page from our Watercolour Dreams little square little book, and I just thought it all worked so beautifully together. So let's cut this one down to 3 notches under the 6. So it's going to be a little bit crazy, but why not?
That's what Mirri is about. Sparkling and shining.
This one we're going to cut to 3 notches under the 7. And there's always something there to make all this stuff work, isn't there? So let's just take this. Now the Mirri mat that I've chose to go with this isn't like a perfect match for the purple that I've used for the 12 by 12, but once it's all together with those other tones in, you're not going to be able to tell.
And I think as well, because there's such a great mixture of colours, it's nice to sort of bring out those other tones
100%.
with it. It works really well.
So we'll just layer these up. And I'm not doing anything fancy, I'm just going to layer my, with my little book page, I'm just going to keep it as is, because sometimes you just want to get the value out your books.
Yeah.
And you just want to use every single sheet as an individual page. So I've gone in. And like I said, this is the one in here, and this is more like the soft blueberry kind of colour. But as you can tell, it works perfect with this page, and once it's on the top,
I love the fact that you're mixing and matching these colours and how perfectly it actually goes with this sheet as well.
Well, doesn't it? That's it. I was just going to go with one, and then I thought, no, I can tie in quite a few of these here because they work so beautifully together. So let's get some foam pads on this.
So much love for the Mirri. I think we're sorted out with the stock now, aren't we, Jess? Everything's back on the website. We have all of the 12 by 12 and the A5 Mirri mats up on the website, so you can go and grab those right now.
So we'll pop this in the centre of this one. Just how much does it come to life when you pop it?
Oh. That looks so good.
On there, and then onto this one. So just
I need to get the Inky Waters. I'm meaning to get it for a while and I've just forgotten. Look at this. Look how stunning this is. Using it with your 5x5 Mirri mats, those 5x5 little book pages. Oh, it is glorious.
So I am going in and I am taking, if I can find where I've put it, one of our new dies, and this is the Have a Blooming Wonderful Day. So I've gone in and I've cut the background already out of that gorgeous greeny Inky Waters, and I've done the same with the top layer as the background that I've used there. I am going to cut it one more time out of white just to give it a little bit of relief.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm going to put this onto a nice chunky 8x8 base, and it's just going to bring everything together and just give that little bit of and I love when you've got so much going on like this, if you stick it on a nice big white board frame
you
card,
do have that nice sort of white edge on there, don't you?
Yeah.
So it's going to look really beautiful. Susan said, which little book is this, please? It is from our Watercolour Escapes square little book. We have that one available. We also have our Fairy Blossoms square little book and our Mum Mantras. But again, the Mum Mantras is very, very limited because that one sold so well yesterday. So we know that stock is slowly dwindling, but there's so many more. Our most recent square little book was our Especially For You. That one sold out in less than like 3 weeks. When you said the other day that we didn't have any left, I was like, but what do you mean? It only
I know.
It only launched a couple of days ago. Our Gnome Sweet Gnome as well, that one's gone. That one was a square little book. So there are most recent launches with square little books, but it is something that we're definitely going to be adding back in. But how exciting that you now have your square Mirri mats. You asked for them and we have answered. You've got them.
Because we're sold out here, we know you've all got them in your stash at home.
There'll be so many people that have got loads of square little books at home. They're just so handy to have around, aren't they?
So we'll just peel this out of here. Brush out my remaining pieces.
This is a great die.
So cute, isn't it?
Yeah, I love the fact that you've got little like embellishments within it as well. So you've got like the hearts, the flowers, the butterflies. It is a beautiful, beautiful die. Yeah, so detailed as well.
There is, and loads, as Stace always does, there's loads of possibilities for chopping in and just taking words out and things as well. Get all these pieces out. And then we can use it as a little shadow just to break up that Mirri on Mirri. Not that there's anything wrong with Mirri on Mirri, but sometimes if you have the technology, we might as well use it to add another layer in. Come on, last few pieces.
This is why die brushes are essential, aren't they? If you've not got one,
absolutely,
you need to get in a die brush. They are so helpful with bits like this.
So I'm just going to take a little bit of our craft glue, pop that on my mat, and my trusty little bit of kitchen sponge. Dab this all out. And let me think which way round I want to do this. Should I put this, I'm going to do this layer onto here first. I'm going to go with the one. So I'm going to keep my Mirri on top because we want to show that off because it's so beautiful. And the trick is now, oh, just find another piece there, that'll drive me mad. You just want to off-centre this just a little bit, just so we have that white shadow coming through. So you can take it, I've just taken it a little bit to the right, but you could take it to the left, to the top or the bottom. And we're going to go in again, add some more glue to the back of this. And then we'll pop it onto the pre-cut layer. And this is the tricky bit, just figuring out where.
Oh yeah, there's a little notch, isn't there, extra for that flower petal?
I think she says. Maybe it's up round here.
You got it?
It'll do. Close enough for today. I'm not sure it's 100% right, but it will do. So I'm going to pop this onto my card blank, and then I can decide where I want my sentiment. And again, as soon as you bring that white in, it just picks up that detail in the houses. The fun pack on the back of here. I think we'll go down in this bottom corner just to bring everything together.
I love that.
Add that there. There we go.
So clever. That Mirri is so gorgeous, such a beautiful mix, especially with the pages from that book, because they're going to work so well, aren't they? You've got like those reddy amber autumn tones that are going to go so well with that red in there. It's a really good mix of Mirri, that with the that little book, actually. Match made in heaven. That's all that we have for you today. We are going to be back with you tomorrow. Kelly and Anne-Marie are going to be here at 10, showing you through our brand new little book selection. We have a brand new die as well, so don't miss that. And tomorrow, it says here, the wonderful Natalie, don't know who she is. The wonderful Natalie will be on Hobby Maker tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to be there at 1, 3, 4 and 7.
Wow.
Am I right? 11th? 1, 4, 5 and 7. Got the last ones mixed up. So 1, 4, 5 and then 7. We have a brand new launch of dies tomorrow, which are exquisite. Our shabby chic collection, and then I'm going to be doing envelope making in one of the hours, which is going to be really fun. We're going to be using some of those 12x12s as well. Hopefully we've still got stock. And we are going to be looking at what's the other one in the middle? Stickables, that's it. We're going to be having another look at our fantastic Stickables collection. So that's tomorrow on Hobby Maker. I'm going to be there all day. 1, 4, 5 and 7. So make sure you're joining me, just because otherwise it's not as fun when people aren't watching. But that's all we've got time for. Have a great, fantastic day. We will see you all again tomorrow.